Raw after WrestleMania was full of so many surprises, but maybe none of them were bigger than Bron Breakker aligning with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Is this a new faction? Is this good for Bron Breakker? Or is it even better for Seth Rollins? Let's talk about it. After Paul Heyman's shocking betrayal at WrestleMania 41, Night 1, he aligns with Seth Rollins. Obviously, we all know that by now. So tonight, he comes out to the ring to address that. Obviously, cuts a promo, his usual promo. I am a visionary, I am a revolutionary. But he's saying it slowly this time, more evil. He still gets cheers up until he started speaking. We had a couple of fuck you Paul Heyman chants as well, which I really like to see. And then immediately CM Punk's music hits. He doesn't want to let Seth start talking. He's wrapping up his hand. He gets in there, gets Seth in the corner, throwing blows at him. He turns his back on Seth, which you'd never do in a wrestling ring. I don't know why anyone turns their back anymore. And he sets his eyes on Paul Heyman. Obviously, me and Bev, we want Paul Heyman to get the shit kicked out of him. But it doesn't happen just yet. Seth manages to get the tables turned on CM Punk, hits him with a stomp, throws him out the ring. But then Roman Reigns' music hits. He comes in, does essentially the same thing to Seth. He lands a Superman punch on Paul Heyman. But then a man in a black hoodie spears the shit out of Roman Reigns. And now it was easy to tell it's Bron Breakker because there's only one man in a hoodie who you can still tell is that jacked. It was Bron Breakker, pulls the hoodie down. He spears CM Punk as well. He then goes on to spear Roman Reigns a second time through the barricade. Throws him back into the ring for Seth, who hits a stomp on CM Punk again and another stomp on Roman, and leaves them both lying in the ring. Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Bron Breakker close the show with their hands raised, united as one. First of all, Bev, what did you think of this segment? Is this exciting? Is it a good move?
This is much better than whatever the fuck John Cena has given us.
That
was the main event. But this is the real main event.
Oh, God.
This is what we're here week in, week out for, all right? I don't want to come back every week on Monday Night Raw and have John Cena talk about, I'm going to ruin... This is better.
This is better, yeah.
And I don't really like Bron Breakker. I don't like Seth Rollins.
God.
And now I don't like Paul Heyman.
Yep.
But this is really good.
Yeah.
You can be a heel and do bad things, and it still is enjoyable. What John Cena is doing is so much... just worse. It's terrible for wrestling. He's ruining wrestling.
Like Bev just said, we have not been big fans of Bron Breakker. I know that's a hard take. We checked his cage match rating. Thousands of people love this guy, and he is good. We've got no complaints about him in the ring. But this is definitely the most exciting thing he's been a part of on the main roster thus far. You agree with that?
100%. And Bron Breakker's really good in the ring. There's nothing to complain about him in the ring. He's not too bad on the mic as well.
No, not too bad.
So I get the high rating, and yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Having him with the IC championship, it's like, ugh.
It was just boring.
He doesn't need it, first of all. He's already
doesn't.
had 2 reigns, and I really enjoyed Dominic Mysterio having it.
Yes, sir. I think this is a storyline now that can keep all these guys busy, but it doesn't need to involve any championships. Obviously, Paul Heyman guys tend to win championships. It's just how it goes. What do you think of Seth being a Paul Heyman guy to begin with? He doesn't necessarily fit the build of what we know from Paul Heyman guys. I mean, CM Punk doesn't either. I mean, Paul Heyman guys are always big fucking juice heads. But, yeah, what do you think about Seth being a Paul Heyman guy? Eh?
This was like a betrayal for the sake of a betrayal because it's WrestleMania. It kind of felt wrong to me. It didn't, he didn't stomp him in the head. You owe me a favor.
Yeah.
I don't really get the motivation. It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest.
I get where you're coming from, but what if I told you that was part of it all along and Paul and Seth were in cahoots from ages ago? I really think that the culmination at Mania was a masterstroke. Seth's always calling himself the architect, right? And he proves it. And now this faction with Bron Breakker, I mean... Do you think they're going to add another guy to it, or is it just these guys?
Do they need to add another guy?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry,
bro.
Bron Breakker's all you need, to be
Genuinely,
honest.
yeah.
That fucking juice head.
It's weird Paul having 2 Paul Heyman guys at the same time. I wonder what their motivations are going to be. What do you think they're going to go after? They have to go after Punk and Roman first.
Well, Seth told us he wants wrestling to be... He wants wrestlers more like him to save the company.
God.
Not like CM Punk. Oh, he's so up his own arse.
Genuinely.
And maybe Bron is too. I don't know.
Genuinely.
This is fun.
My God.
This is fun. I really enjoy it.
It is really fun, but, I mean, these guys sound like they have a lot of ego. I know who they can add next.
Ego.
Imagine that. But yes, this was absolutely fantastic. Raw after WrestleMania absolutely cooked, and this is just one more turn in the tail. I think this storyline can carry itself maybe all the way to WrestleMania 42. I mean, we've got SummerSlam around the corner, which is like the second show to Mania, so maybe we can get some kind of blow off there. But very excited about it. Does this establish Bron as a heel now? Because, you know, for ages we've been thinking, is Bron a babyface? Is he a heel? What do you think?
He's very wishy-washy, but yeah, now he's a heel. Yes.
It's set in
I
stone.
think that's pretty set in stone. Aligning yourself with scumbags like Paul Heyman and Seth Freaky Rollins? No. Definitely not a babyface anymore.
No, that's right. But let us know what you think about it. Was this a good choice? Are you excited? Who do you want to see them feud with? Are they going to add another member, or is this it? Is this the final three, the big three of being a scumbag? Thank you very much for watching.
NoPop.
NoPop.